The Ministry of Works and Housing has handed over the affordable housing project to the Tema Development Corporation TDC to complete. This means TDC now owns the project and they are expected to complete the 1,640 housing units to meet part of the 1.7 million housing deficit facing the country.
In 2006, the then NPP government started the affordable housing project across the country. This was to help meet the 1.7 million housing deficit the country faces. The project was stalled, and after several failed attempts to complete the project, the Tema Development Corporation, a state agency, requested that the Ministry of Works and Housing award them the contract to complete the project. 24 of the 1,640 housing units were given to TDC initially to complete. The Works and Housing Minister, Collins Dauda, was at the corporation yesterday to ascertain the preparedness of the corporation to finish the project. After a tour of the Kpone affordable housing site, Mr. Dauda was convinced that TDC is capable of handling the project and therefore gave the approval that it handles all 1,640 housing units to completion. One major hurdle to clear, however, is the issue of encroachers. The minister gave a 2-month deadline for all illegal occupants to vacate the premises for TDC to commence work on the project.
Mama free adwuma na se na mo akasa yemfa mo laborers na mo nya adwuma ha wo ye carpenter ni ubenya adwuma ye wonya carpenter wo ye mason ubenya adwuma ye wonya mason na betima so amota so ani afo adwuma.
The managing director of TDC, Mr. Joe Abi, said taking over all the 1,640 housing units is economically prudent.
We cannot do all the roads within the estate or do a partial infrastructure just for the 24 flats that have been handed over to us. If it's a sewage system that we have to put in place, we can't just put it for the 24. Yes, we have to do it for a larger area. So because of the infrastructure, it will be prudent for us to take over the whole site and do it in phases.
Mr. Collins Dauda said government is seeking funds from investors to partner government to complete all other affordable housing projects dotted across the country. He was sure that the project will remain affordable after completion.
We have looked at the capacity of TDC and we are convinced that TDC has the capacity to take over the entire Kpone site and complete for us. We want to make it such that the low-income people can also afford to buy and own.
The minister also visited the Tema affordable housing project, where some 5 units have been completed by the military and is ready for use. Earlier, the Parliamentary Select Committee on Social Welfare and Employment and State Enterprise visited the TDC to find out how profitable the state corporation has been over the years.